As the mighty Kaido, the Emperor of the Sea, towers over the battlefield in his dragon form, only one man stands in his way. Monkey D. Luffy, wielder of Gear 5, and the Unbreakable will to become the king of the pirates. The sky splits, the sea trembles. Wano becomes the final stage for the greatest battle of the new era. As the mighty Kaido, the Emperor of the Sea, towers over the battlefield in his dragon form, only one man stands in his way. Monkey D. Luffy, wielder of Gear 5, and the Unbreakable will to become the king of the pirates. With the fate of Wano and his own pirate dreams on the line, Luffy won't back down. But even as he unleashes the full force of his devil fruit power, can he really defeat an opponent who refuses to fall no matter how much damage he takes? Will Luffy's spirit be broken, or will the rubber man bounce back with a strategy that even Kaido was unprepared for? And most importantly, who will come out on top in this clash of titans? With his life on the line, Luffy delivers a powerful uppercut to Kaido's jaw. But the massive brute just laughs it off and retaliates with a thunderous kick that sends our hero crashing into the side of a building. As the dust settles, Kaido prepares to deliver the final blow, certain that Luffy's strength will give out any second now. But to his surprise, the rubber man bounces right back up and summons an army of giant rubber soldiers to aid him in battle. Though made of pure imagination, these fantastical creatures attack with astonishing speed and power, catching Kaido off guard and forcing him to retreat. But as soon as our hero thinks he's won, the ground beneath him begins to shake violently. Emerging from the depths of the ocean is none other than the Fishman Pirate Emperor, Jinbe. Despite being mortally wounded, Jinbe attacks Kaido with everything he's got, creating an opening for Luffy to strike. But the Emperor of the Beasts proves to be too much for them both and sends them flying through the air with a single powerful blow. As the battle rages on, Luffy refuses to give up. With the help of his imagination, he transforms the very clouds in the sky into weapons against his enemy. Using his newfound powers, he manages to trap Kaido in a giant rubber box. But the crafty Emperor quickly breaks free and retaliates with a devastating attack of his own. He grabs Luffy by the collar and throws him straight into the heart of a massive storm cloud, where he's met by none other than Big Mom, the other Yonko who has come to take her revenge. But Luffy is not one to back down from a challenge. He uses his stretchy powers to escape Big Mom's grasp and then unleashes the full force of his devil fruit power on her, transforming the very sea around them into a rubber ducky. Big Mom is taken aback by Luffy's strength, but she quickly recovers and summons her giant homie soldiers to aid her in battle. As the fight intensifies, the homies prove to be powerful opponents, but Luffy manages to defeat them one by one until only one remains. In a last-ditch effort to save his captain, Zoro steps forward and engages Big Mom in a fierce sword battle. Meanwhile, Luffy uses his imagination to transform the surrounding environment into a playground. The cat and mouse game continues as Luffy tries to outsmart Big Mom while dodging her attacks. But, as the battle drags on, it becomes clear that he'll need more than his stretchy powers to defeat her. Just when it seems like all hope is lost, Luffy remembers the words of encouragement from his friends and family and finds the strength he needs to bounce back. With a renewed sense of determination, he confronts Big Mom once again. And as the two titans clash, the outcome of the battle hangs in the balance. Who will come out on top in this epic showdown? And what will happen to Wano and its people? Stay tuned to find out. But before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more amazing content. Now let's get back to the story. Now, as Luffy prepares for his final showdown with Kaido, the other Straw Hats spring into action as well. Sanji uses his newfound strength to deliver powerful kicks that send Kaido's men flying, while Nami uses her climb attack to create powerful lightning bolts that stun their opponents. Usopp's slingshot attacks become even more precise and deadly, taking out multiple enemies with ease. Chopper uses his heavy point to smash through the ranks of Kaido's soldiers, while Robin's flowers bloom and ensnare anyone who gets too close. Frankie uses his powerful lasers and rockets to clear a path through the chaos, while Brook's Soul Solid Sword slashes through the darkness, separating heads from bodies with ease. Together, the Straw Hats fight side by side, taking down Kaido's men and clearing the way for Luffy to reach his ultimate target. But, as the battle rages on, it becomes clear that defeating Kaido will take more than just brute force. Luffy will have to use all of his skills and powers to outsmart and overpower the ruthless Emperor. With the fate of Wano hanging in the balance, Luffy knows that this is a battle he can't afford to lose. So he gathers all of his strength and prepares to take on Kaido once and for all. What do you think will happen next? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to stay tuned for more updates. Thanks for watching.